sports. It's in the game.
It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we're watching the Snowhawks, reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Snowhawks and the Bears under the
EA
lights.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility.
Of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the gun, here's Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give them 32 on the play.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Looking to throw is Williams. Open man down the field, that's a Dunze. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Roma Dunze with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Snowhawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. To throw, Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You can look at this defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Pushes past him. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Throwing is Williams. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago! Wan'Dale Robinson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught. Tolbert. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, he'll drop to throw. To the right side and intercept. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. Tolbert. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Snowhawks have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
14, 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Snowhawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And this little coaches sometimes fall into different camps. Your guy just fumbled. It led to a touchdown. Do you stay with him, or do you put him in the doghouse? This is definitely a show of confidence here as he's right back out there and carrying the ball again.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5. To the air, Williams. Pressure comes and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Buchanan. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And the Snowhawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. But the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Left side, he's got Robinson. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he was at Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
And his kick is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the score line. A field goal was the difference. 27-24, the final. From there, we head all the way out west to see what's happening with the LA Chargers. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are right up there near the top of the power rankings as they finish the first half with a 6-2 record. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Drake May, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Okay,
the
Coach,
final
thanks as
halftime
always.
adjustments
to you
being
in the game
made.
in Orlando,
Back to
as we
football
welcome
in
everyone
Texas.
back in for
and for the
quarter
call,
number
we
3.
turn it back over to Brandon Gott.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. On first down, he'll drop to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now a 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
And we saw that indeed, picking up the first. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Operating from the gun, Williams. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Back now in San Antonio, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Snowhawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. A drive that time of 6 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Throwing is Williams. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and dropped shy of the 45. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Williams. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. To the air once more, Williams. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Able to get away. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Throwing again here, Williams. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards past. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. To the air, Williams. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Second down and 6 now. Operating from the gun, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Snowhawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and that will bump the lead up to 26. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that